why you should focus on yourself and why focus is also a key to achieve success. When you focus on yourself, you will know your desire and you can be able to clarify it that this is my desire. These are my dreams that I want to achieve. And when you are clarified about it, and you know that this is what you really want to achieve, that is your dream, you see, things will become beautiful. And beautiful things will start happening to you. But then, it is not always easy at all. When life becomes tough, it becomes hard, it becomes difficult, and you are up against it. At this point, what you need to do is to strategize yourself to handle whatsoever that life is throwing at you for you to achieve your success. One is to overcome obstacle. You need to strategize on how to overcome obstacle. See, life itself is not a bed of roses. When you say, I want to achieve my goal, and you just achieve it. Or you say, I want to build a house, and you just build a house. There are a lot of hurdles. There are a lot of fights, and there are a lot of obstacles that you meet on the road to achieve that greatness, to achieve your goal. So you need to always be alert to strategize on how to overcome the obstacle. How do you overcome obstacle? When you focus on what you want to achieve, on the road to success, you will always encounter obstacle on your way. You will always meet failure on the way. But then, when you meet any obstacle on the way, do not allow the obstacle to turn you to a failure. Rather, learn from the obstacle itself. Learn from the failure that is going to occur through the obstacle that you are going to meet on the road to your success. And how do you learn from it? So when you meet obstacle on the road, you need to pause, look closely, monitor it, know how to work on it. Even when you work on it and the obstacle becomes a failure in your life, do not give up. At this point, what you need to do is to use the failure to turn it into a success by watching closely where you have gone wrong, what went wrong, where did you make a mistake, then monitor what led to the problem, and you profile a solution to it, and you were able to solve the problem behind it and get your result. That way, the obstacle that you are going to meet on the road to your success, you will overcome it. 2 is to stay motivated. When you focus on yourself, you want to achieve a greater height. You want to achieve success. You need to stay motivated. Do not bring in negativities. Always bring in positivities in your life. Believe that you can achieve your goal. Believe that you can make it. Believe that any obstacle that you come across your way, that you will analyze the obstacle, solve the problem behind it, and get your result. In that way, you will always remain motivated. And if you have come across any obstacle before and you were able to solve it, analyze it and solve the problem and get your result, that too will always motivate you that yes, I've come across this kind of obstacle before and I conquered. So always remain focused, remain motivated to achieve your goal. Do not allow anything to weigh you down. Do not allow what others are achieving to weigh you down. Do not look at it that your mates are doing better than you. Do not look at it that the person close to you are really doing better than you. Always remember one thing: Know what you want, know what makes you happy, know what you want to achieve, and go for that. Remain motivated with it, remain focused, and work towards your goal. Then achieve your goals fast. When you overcome obstacle and you remain motivated, it will be easier for you to achieve your goal fast. Because in this way, you have been doing this, time without number for a couple of time. Whenever you say you want to achieve this, you see yourself working towards it because you have overcome some obstacles before and you always remain focused and motivated. That way, whenever you said you want to achieve anything, you start working towards it without looking at what others are doing to achieve their own. You just focus on what makes you happy, what you want to achieve, the result you want to get at the end of the day, and you walk straight to it. That way, it will always make you to achieve your goals even faster. You find strength and confidence in challenging time. How do you find strength and confidence in the times of challenging? Like I said before, the first point talks about overcoming obstacle. Obstacle has to come with a lot of things. It has to come with tough time. It has to come with hard time. It has to come with difficulties. It has to come with failure too that will occur on the road to your success, on the way for you to achieve your success. And if you have, in one way or the other, come across it and you were able to solve it, that weakness of hardship, of failure, of tough time that you have come across before will become your strength because you have come across it before and you were able to tackle it and move ahead. When you come across it, you find out that no, this thing is now my strength because I know definitely I can tackle this thing. I can be able to solve this problem. And mind you, I said whenever you are moving to the road to achieve your goals, failure will always occur. As in fail will always occur. But how do you handle it? You don't handle it by stopping right there. You don't handle it by giving up. You don't handle it by saying, oh man, I cannot do it. The only way to handle that failure and turn it in your own advantage to become your strength and your confidence is to monitor the art, analyze it, know where you go wrong, what makes you to fail that thing, and correct it. When you correct it, you become happy, you will achieve your goal, and that way, that failure will become your strength. Then you become confident that when you see it again, you can be able to solve it because it will definitely occur in the future and you have come across it before and you do not abandon it or run away from it. Rather, you analyze it. After analyzing it, you find out what led to the failure and you were able to correct that led to the failure. That way, it becomes your strength, your confidence in the time of challenges because when you meet it in the future, you have come across it before, you have analyzed it, you find the problem and you provide solution to it. In the future, when you see it, it becomes your strength. It becomes your confidence in the time of that challenging time that you can be able to solve this. That is why it is not good for you to run away from your failure. Do not see a failure as the end of your success. Rather, see a failure at the beginning of your success because at that peak, there is something that you are about to learn that you have not seen or you have not learned. So, learn from it, analyze it, know what led to the failure, bring out the mistake, eliminate it, and provide solution to it, then bring the solution to solve the problem. That way, it brings a success on your way. It becomes your strength. It becomes your confidence in a time of the challenges that you are going to meet in the nearest future. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Please hit the right subscribe button. Give my video a thumbs up to like it. And always what? Remain cool.